What's up, guys? I want to talk about what is next for UFC 268 fighters, in particular the co-main event and main event. Co-main event, as we all know, Rose Namajunas versus Weili Zhang 2. And the main event was Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington 2. Guys, these are spoilers if you didn't get to watch the fight. I will be talking about who won and whatnot. So if you don't want to know until you watch it, leave, come back later. And yeah, guys, you know the drill. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, ring that bell to get all notifications, and let's get right into it. So, co-main event, Rose Namajunas, Weili Zhang 2. Weili Zhang showed vastly improvement in her wrestling game. You can tell it's been put there. She had a good ground game, but now I think working with her with Cejudo is going to make her wrestling and her, rolling around a lot better, her grappling a lot better. Rose Namajunas looked good, so has Weili Zhang. I think that fight was very close. Rose just edged it out, especially towards the end. For Weili Zhang, I think she just needs to win at least 1 to 2 fights, maybe one, depending on how the performance goes and how she gets it done. She could put herself back in the title picture, or be the next one after the person that's coming up next get the title shot. I don't see why not. Weili Zhang is a stellar. She's a stud. She is phenomenal. Her war with Joanna Jędrzejczyk was a phenomenal. I think that one fight of the year. That alone was a big, huge statement, especially in women's MMA. For Rose Namajunas, I feel like there are 2 girls right now. I feel like that can definitely get the next title shot, which is Marina Rodriguez, Carla Esparza. I don't really see anybody else so far right now in the strawweight division that has won as many fights as the girls have. Carla Esparza won her last fight against Yan Xani. I don't know how to say her last name, but I think it was a TKO in the second round. I think it was. Marina Rodriguez went 5 rounds with Mackenzie Dern, arguably one of the best grapplers in the division. And took her to the breaks. Definitely outlanded when it came to the striking and whatnot. So I feel like for Rose Namajunas, me personally, I would love to see the rematch between Rose and Carla Esparza. Both ladies have come a very long way since The Ultimate Fighter, especially Rose Namajunas. Carla Esparza's been looking good. Marina Rodriguez just been on a tear as late. I feel like Marina might get the title shot before Carla Esparza, but again, Dana White seems like Carla shouldn't get the title shot first just because she's just waiting. I don't know. I feel like Marina might get it, but depending on what Rose want to do too, I feel like Dana will let her put her insight into who she would like to fight next. I would like to see her fight Carla Esparza, and then fight maybe Marina Rodriguez next. I think both fights will go out a lot differently. Marina. I know if Marina wants to fight Rose, I feel like that would be definitely a kickboxing fight throughout all. Unless Rose wants to take it to the ground and work through that. But I feel like, with Carla Esparza, she got to worry about the wrestling and the takedowns and all that and whatnot. So I feel like, and they already have fought once after the ultimate, the main Ultimate Fighter. So yeah, either Marina Rodriguez or Carla Esparza should get the next title shot, and I feel like they are. One of those girls are, because those are the only 2 girls that I feel like that are worthy of getting a title shot after their performances the last time they fought. So, main event, Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington 2. Bad blood between the 2. They don't really like each other, but I feel like it's a little bit of persona, especially when it comes to Colby Covington. He probably doesn't like Usman at all, but I like the respect that they had after their fight. I feel like that was great. Usman definitely won the fight. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Covington came on in the last second. Not the last second. The last 2 rounds, Covington really, the 3rd round, the momentum started shifting. The 4th and 5th, but I still feel like Usman won the 3rd enough. It was I feel like Usman won 3 rounds to 2 compared to Colby Covington. Both guys look sensational. For Colby Covington, I feel like, let me look at the rankings here. But I feel like for Colby Covington, he's not too far off. He's still, right now, they still have him as number 1 contender. But I'm pretty sure that'll change in the next couple of days. But man, I feel like Covington can fight anybody in the top 5. And probably, and if he looks as good as he did against Tyron Woodley, he can get back into that title picture, especially with the bad blood between them. You know, I know a lot of people don't really see why. You know, I don't want to see the trilogy so fast because Usman won both fights, so it doesn't really make any sense right now. But if Covington was to go on a tear and then being able to go back and fight Usman, if Usman's still champion by then, that'll be an interesting fight because now both guys are still turning through their divisions respectively. For Usman, I feel like there's only really 2 guys as well. I feel like, unless I'm wrong, you guys let me know in the comment section. The only 2 people I see right now, Leon Edwards and Vicente Luque. Even though Vicente Luque was the backup and he missed weight on top of that, you know. But outside of that, I feel like Vicente and Leon Edwards. And if anybody's gonna get a title shot first, I feel like Leon Edwards. He's been waiting the longest. You know, he's been on a terror in that division silently. The only things he had problem was, like, I think it was visa issues or whatnot. You know, him getting hurt or whatnot. So it kind of like messed up the momentum that he had. But he had a great performance against Nate Diaz in their last fight. Besides getting rocked in the 5th, you know, really bad. You know, he had a stellar performance against Nate Diaz, which is arguably one of the most respected guys in the lightweight division. Even though, you know, they fought at welterweight and whatnot. But, you know, again, I feel like either Leon or Vicente Luque. Vicente Luque, in his last fight, tapped out Michael Chiesa. Michael Chiesa's jiu-jitsu, I feel like it's phenomenal. I think it's great. And for Vicente Luque, in the first round, it wasn't like the second or third, sweaty or whatever, and they're getting a little tired. It was the first round. He caught Michael Chiesa with Anaconda choke, if I'm not mistaken. You know, that's bonkers. Because I feel like Michael Chiesa's jiu-jitsu is awesome. You know, Vicente doesn't really show much of his jiu-jitsu. I mean, he does, but most of the time his striking is what people are really talking about. So I feel like that would be either Leon Edwards or Vicente Luque. I feel like both guys deserve a shot at Kamal Usman. Kamal Usman has been rematching the last couple of fights that he had with guys that were fought really close, but then coming into the second time around was not. Especially Jorge Masvidal. You know, knocked out Jorge in the second round. For his former teammate Gilbert Burns. You know, Gilbert Burns did good, but he got tired. And Usman, you can tell that Trevor Whitman team, man, is just phenomenal. Trevor Whitman as a coach is great. You can see the footwork going into Usman. You can tell that footwork that Trevor Whitman got him working on. The jabs. Usman's improved a lot. The only thing I will say is just the head movement, man. Gotta, especially when you get into a firefight, gotta move the head. You know, but nonetheless, those are my thoughts on what's next for the UFC fighters in the co-main and main event. You guys, please let me know in the comment section who you think should get the next title shot for the strawweight and welterweight division. Let me know in the comment section, guys. I'll write back to you guys. And I thank you guys for the support. Guys, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I would appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.